Hi folks, Pat here. Qvine asked me to give you an overview of my homebrew laser cutter engraver, and this is something that I threw together from open source pieces, parts from the internet. We use it mostly to cut foam, paper, and some leather for my wife's leatherworking hobby. So let me give you a quick overview of the setup here. To the left we've got the computer pneumatic control frame that carries the laser on it and has a number of stepper motors that controls the X and Y axis. We have the microprocessor, the drivers and power kind of thrown together in this homebrew box that I built out of scrap wood that I had in my shop. And of course a Windows laptop which is running some open source software that controls the laser power itself. Let's walk over here and take a look at the computer and the innards of the box. The computer is running the Gerbil software, which is an open source application that you can download from the Gerbil site. Safety glass is very important. The innards of the box, which we'll talk about in a few minutes, and the laser itself. The laser is a Chinese model. It's 3 watt, and I got it off of Amazon for about $150, which is excellent for a laser that size, but it came with zero documentation, none. All right, let's take a look at what's in the box. First, we've got a 24-volt power supply, which is feeding the G-Shield drivers, which are feeding the stepper motors. That's sitting up on top of an Arduino Uno microprocessor. And I've got a voltage reducer which takes the 24 volts down to 12 volts to feed the laser itself. All this is sitting inside of a birchwood box. I have some safety switches on to control the machine and the laser itself, which in retrospect I probably should have used the laser engraver to actually burn the labels on, but c'est la vie. All right, let's see it in action. I'm just going to burn a quick logo onto this piece of birch. I've got it running at about a centimeter a second at half power right now. This is a class 4 laser. It can actually blind you simply with reflected light, so if you're operating something like this, you have to wear safety glasses. It's pretty important. I'm going to speed up the film by about 3 here so that we can get through it a little more quickly. This file that's printing it out is something that I whipped up in Illustrator. It's a vector graphic. The software can handle raster graphics as well, but not quite as cleanly. You turn the vector into what's called G-code, which is something that the CNC machines and the open source software can understand, and that allows you to vary the laser intensity through the burning process where it would maybe cut certain parts and engrave other parts. Right now it's pulling about a half an amp at 12 volts. At full power, it would actually cause this wood to smoke pretty good and make the basement smell like burning birch, which is no good. So there you have it, a quick and dirty demonstration. It was a lot of fun to build this thing. Probably cost me just shy of $500, mostly for the frame and the laser. The electronics were pretty cheap. And then probably 150 man-hours to put it all together and make the software work together, which is the tough part. But I enjoyed doing hobbies like this, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about it.